Fish builds are defined by speed, burst movement, and positioning rather than raw durability. This tier list ranks species based on combat efficiency, survivability, and how well their kits perform in real aquatic matchups. From apex predators to decorative NPCs, let's see who truly dominates the water. First up, the Piranha, the Swarm Reaper. This is the classic quantity-based glass cannon. A single piranha is only mid-tier, but in large schools their DPS scales exponentially. Piranha dominate the rivers of South America, where murky water and confined terrain turn numbers into a lethal weapon. Hundreds of rapid small bites can tear down a medium target within minutes, making them one of the most pressure-heavy small fish builds when they operate as a swarm. However, piranhas are extremely dependent on teamwork and environment, murky water, slow currents, and prey that isn't too mobile. In a 1v1 or when isolated from the school, they're very easy to counter. They're individually weak, lack burst, and have almost no defensive stats. I rank Piranha in B tier. Next, the Mako shark, the blue bullet. The Mako is the definition of a saltwater assassin, the fastest member of the entire shark class, with razor-sharp turning ability and a hit-and-run playstyle that's almost impossible to react to. Thanks to its streamlined body and well-developed red muscle fibers, the Mako accelerates almost instantly, delivering high-velocity bites with penetration power far above what its size would suggest. In open-water combat, it repeatedly dives in and pulls out in unpredictable rhythms, draining its target long before they can launch a proper counterattack. Certainly A tier. We have Salmon, the endurance runner. Salmon are the textbook example of a build with excellent base stats, but one that simply isn't designed for combat. They have almost absurd endurance, swimming upstream for hundreds of kilometers, leaping waterfalls, tanking heavy impacts, all while maintaining speed. Strong musculature, good reflexes, and solid acceleration let salmon escape many mid-tier predators. But this entire kit is built for reproductive migration, not fighting. They don't have enough burst to go on the offensive, lack the dentition to deal meaningful damage, and possess no real defensive skills. Salmon sit comfortably in C tier. The Goldfish, definitely not predator. This is a build created purely to exist in safe environments. Its combat-relevant stats are basically zero across the board. Weak bite force, low speed, average reflexes, and no meaningful offensive or defensive abilities. The Goldfish is the textbook example of a decorative non-combat build, and once placed in a natural environment with predators, it has virtually no chance of survival. This species deserves an F-tier ranking given the stats above. In contrast, the tiger shark, the Iron General. This is the quintessential tanky all-rounder build, famous for its durability and its ability to thrive in almost every saltwater environment. It doesn't have absurd burst damage, but it makes up for it with sheer consistency, strong bite force, a large and thick body, serious damage tolerance, and most importantly, an extremely flexible diet. Thanks to this toolkit, the tiger shark is rarely short on resources, allowing it to maintain HP and stamina longer than nearly any solo predator. This build clearly belongs in S tier. Next up, the Moray eel, the Abyss Grappler. This is one of the most dangerous close-quarters builds in the ocean, essentially a true grappler underwater. Most of its power comes from an extremely fast, short-range lunge, combined with its signature dual-jaw system, which lets it lock onto a target and pull prey deeper in with a single snap. Once it secures a grab, the Moray can wrap, twist, or drag the victim into a crevice to shut down counterattacks entirely, turning the fight into a wrestling match where it almost always has the advantage. But in open water, the moray eel struggles immediately. Its burst only works at very short distances. Its swimming speed is mediocre, and its long body makes it easy for faster predators to outmaneuver. I rank the moray eel in the B tier. Swordfish, the glass spear. This is the ocean's iconic speed-based duelist build, equipped with an aerodynamic body, powerful musculature, and the ability to reach extremely high speeds over short distances. They can burst forward to outrun or rapidly close in on prey, and that speed is the core of their signature finisher, the high-velocity spear strike. But it's a bit of a glass cannon, long, thin, not great at tanking impacts, and easily countered by faster predators or situations where it can't get enough room to accelerate. I don't rate the swordfish too highly and rank it in C tier. Next we have Mahi, the speed chaser. Mahi have impressive speed and excellent acceleration, which makes them look like strong predators at first glance. But the problem is their soft body and physiology built for speed rather than impact or offensive power. They lack basically all the warfare tools a true predator needs. No large teeth, no strong bite force, and not enough body mass to create meaningful knockback. Most of the time, Mahi rely on speed and reflexes to catch small prey. They simply can't participate in any form of direct combat. Open water fighting for them basically means losing the matchup. With these stats, I only place it on D tier. Butterfly fish, the aesthetic dodger. The aesthetic dodger butterfly fish is the textbook example of the aesthetic meta. Vibrant colors, intricate patterns, and a delicate body shape make it one of the most visually striking decorative fish in the ocean. In terms of real combat, butterfly fish have very modest stats. They're good at dodging thanks to their thin body, high agility, and quick turning speed, which lets them escape many mid-tier predators during chases. But they have no bite force, no counterplay, no straight-line burst speed to disengage, and no tools to deal damage of any kind. Similar to Mahi, this species really only belongs in D tier. The Sunfish background NPC. This is a truly unique case, massive body size but almost completely harmless. Despite their enormous mass, they move extremely slowly, can't dodge, can't attack, and their bite force is essentially non-existent. Their only weapon is simply being big, which makes them hard to swallow whole, but that doesn't make them a fighter. It just means predators take longer to deal with them. They can't strike back, have no burst, no tactics, and spend most of their time drifting with the current like a giant, harmless object. Definitely can not be top tier. F tier. Giant Trevally, the reef bully. The giant Trevally is the true bully build of the reef zone. Strong speed, high toughness, and an aggressive temperament that lets it overpower many mid-tier predators. This build has a thick body mass and a frame shaped almost like a metal wedge, allowing it to perform body slams, side checks, or pin prey against rocks and coral to deal heavy damage. Notably, its ability to leap out of the water to hunt birds makes it one of the most versatile fish in the ocean, applying pressure underwater while also being able to pick off targets above the surface. Giant Trevally is placed in A tier. The top tier builds are finally here. We hot Arapaima, the freshwater juggernaut. Arapaima is the final boss of freshwater, a slow but unstoppable juggernaut that gets stronger the closer it is to its target. Its enormous size, combined with armor-like, composite-grade scales, makes it almost immune to most mid-tier predators. The Arapaima's bite force is strong enough to break bones or crush structural tissue, turning it into the undisputed ruler of ponds, lakes, and slow-moving rivers. Even in water that's low oxygen, murky, or polluted, the Arapaima performs normally, while other species easily suffocate, lose stamina, or die outright. S tier for this. And that wraps up today's video. Is great white shark the one-shot predator? Great white shark is the ultimate model of an ocean burst predator. Blistering acceleration, one of the strongest bite forces in the entire animal kingdom. and ultra-sensitive electroreceptors that let it detect prey. With near-instant acceleration and its signature upward ambush from below, it often ends a fight in a single opening strike. Its thick skin and flexible, robust body structure let it tank impacts extremely well, making it hard to seriously injure. Across the entire ocean meta, the great white has almost no losing matchups, except for the orca, the ability to flip sharks over, and a control-based playstyle that denies burst openings. And of course, I place the great white shark in S tier. And that's the fish tier list for today. Do you think I should rearrange the rankings of these powerhouses, and which species should I add next? Like the video and drop a comment below to let me know. Thanks for watching.